Okay. I think we're live. Let me just double check on the stream page. I'm getting an ad on my own stream. That's great. Okay, but I think we're live. Let me know if you could hear me. Let me know if the sound is coming through okay. I think I have the right mic set up. And the game audio might already be playing in the background, but that's also fine. That's all intended, more or less. Yep, okay, I think we are good. A little low. Okay, give me a second to see if I could raise that a little bit. You're lucky I decided to put this on again for the stream because I wore my anchovy cosplay for about 16 hours on Thursday between a convention that I was attending as selling books, and then I kept it on for an extra few hours when I drove home, and then for another stream of a friend of mine that I went on for a couple hours. So I was pretty tired of wearing this thing on Thursday, but figured for another celebration stream might as well put it back on again, and it won't be for too long this time. It's maybe a couple hours, so I didn't mind too much. But yes, actually, funny story. I drove to the convention in this costume, and I had to drive past the security checkpoint on the way. And as I was driving through, the soldier on the guard duty did a double take when he saw the uniform, and then he realized the hair, and he didn't stop me or anything, but I think he was a little confused. But that's part of the reason why I did it, because it was just a funny way to start off a convention day that went pretty well in the end. So that's good. I can give it another couple minutes for people to maybe join in here before we get started with some Dream Tank match, maybe something else too, because obviously as you know by now, this is the stream celebrating both the new subscriber milestone, 2,000 subscribers. We hit a few weeks ago now, but I wasn't able to arrange a stream until just recently. And yeah, I know someone suggested when I was in a stream on Thursday that I should do a more lewd cover for the Amaranth Angels, but I really don't want to, because that's not my thing. Like, if it is your thing, that's fine. I don't judge anybody for that, because everyone likes what they like, but not my thing so much. I really don't want to do that. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll get there. It's only been like 3 days that it's been live. It'll only be a little more than that. Maybe been like 5-6 days, so it'll be fine. And but obviously, anybody who's here who hasn't seen it yet, does the stream display change as I scroll down the page? I don't think it does. All right, whatever. Anyway, anybody who hasn't seen it yet, you should definitely check out Amaranth Angels on Kickstarter. It's my first ever manga project, and it's my biggest project so far, and it's a ton of fun. It's essentially, I took Girls from Panzer, combined it with Starfighter fighting in Star Wars, which is the best part of Star Wars, and a little bit of The Last Starfighter, and we have this. Basically, Ace Pilot wants to leave flying after there's a tragic accident that she isn't directly involved in, but it affects her very deeply, and she wants to leave. She moves away, kind of like a certain tank commander we know. But after she gets there, something happens that forces her back into the cockpit, and then she and a bunch of her friends wind up stranded halfway across the galaxy inside a fight bigger than anything they could have ever imagined. So, unlike Girls on Panther, this isn't a sports story, because I didn't want to try that, because that's too different from anything else I've ever written before. And also, I just love starfighter combat in sci-fi, so I wanted it to be, danger is real and all that, but it still has the same kind of more upbeat tone, and a bit of a lighter feel to it than it's not like some kind of like gritty war story, even though there are some heavier moments and stuff like that. So I can't actually figure out how to scroll down the page while in Streamlabs to show you the entire campaign. Maybe I'll figure that out at some point in the stream today. But for now, you could look at the awesome main cover art over here, and I will link the stream itself. It's actually not Shabbat anymore. Harove, I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I'm in Israel, so it's been over for about an hour and a half by now. So over here, it's completely. I'm not doing anything wrong. But yeah, so there's a link to Kickstarter. We're almost at $2,000 now. We have 40 backers, so still a ways to go, but not a bad start at all. And I hope you'll check it out, whether during the stream or after the stream. And it's worth your time. You can get the entire. It's be a 200-page manga volume, so a full-length manga volume. And yeah, okay. Enough shilling my Kickstarter, because that's not that interesting, at least to other people. So let's go into some Dream Tank match, at least for a while, and then go from there. So let me just switch to the game. Capture. Why did it not want to show that here? There we go. Move this out of the way. Let me know how the game audio sounds, by the way, to make sure that it's coming through decently, like in terms of how I sound compared to the game. And I'll keep an eye out to see if anybody says anything needs to be adjusted. But for now, I think we're good. So I'm not on Twitch. Setting things up on YouTube has been enough learning curve so far. So maybe at some point I'll maybe simul stream there or something. But I do like YouTube because it's where my channel is, and I like keeping things, more or less organized in the same location. War Thunder I have not played just because I don't have time for more than a handful of games. It looks like a fun game though, and like if I had free time that I could try it out, I probably would, or something similar to that. But if I have to pick one game that we're going to do on stream, it's going to be this, because my main channel theme after all. And it's a much lighter game in terms of this. Alright, so I decided to do the Ori domination match because we already did the NCO one, so I can't do the on-theme version. But let's just get into it already. Game off center. I'll take a look. Oh yeah, I think it is. My bad. There we go. That should be fixed now. I dragged it properly into the window. I love these fake reasons they give the tournament here. It would be great if they could really give another place to play it, so I could do the online without. Well, you can't do the online version with the emulator, I don't think. 戦車も走れるサーキット建設とかがいいな。僕たちはお前らうるさい。会長から重要なお話がある。今度戦車道のイベントがあるんだけどさ、エントリーしたからみんなよろしくね。この間試合したばかりですのに。開口問題は解決したんじゃなかったのか。バレエの練習時間がまた減っちゃうんですか。部員も募集しなくちゃいけないのに。戦も悪くはないが、あまり続くと民の支持を失うぜよ。メガネまた壊れちゃうし、超めんどくさいんですけど。ハードディスクレコーダーの容量がもう限界だよ。風紀の取り締まりが緩んじゃう。私たちたくさんいるから大丈夫じゃない？レースが近いんだよな。だね、ちょっと困っちゃうよね。ねえ、黙れ黙れ。お前ら人の話は最後まで聞け。今回の戦車道イベントだが、スポンサーはアラブの石油王だ。Oh, the irony. 石油王ですか？そうなんだ。それで5戦勝ち抜くと石油王さんから空前絶後のスケールデラックスでハイパーな商品がもらえるらしいの。それってすごくないですか？
きっとお金持ちだよね。何くれるのかな。キャプテン、ひょっとしたら石油王さんがバレー部復活に協力してくれるかもしれませんね。ああ、石油王だったらバレー部復活どころかバレー部専用体育館も作ってくれるかもしれない。
アラブの石油王か。砂漠の狐との相性は抜群だな。
石油王ってことはガソリンがタダになるかも。うっひょー、ドリフトし放題だ。石油王。
Welcome everybody who's been joining the last couple minutes.
あ、ビオタ
Glad
ン
to
だ
have
ろ
you here, and
ネトゲでジャブジャブ
if you just joined, we're starting the domination match for Ori in Green Tank match. So you haven't missed any actual gameplay yet, because these cutscenes go on for a little while. It's not bad.
でしょうか、それともレオパルド2でしょうか。いやー、夢が広がりますね。商品もそうだけど、王様ってことは男の人でしょ。プロポーズされたらどうしよう。いやー、みんないい反応だね。じゃ、そういうわけだからやる気出して頑張っていこう。西住、今回も任せたぞ。はい、わかりました。
That's much what the punchline's going to be at the end when we win, so I hope I managed to remember how to play this game. It's been a while since I actually played, since I haven't been streaming, so we'll see how that goes. I'd rather not have to redo all this, the cutscene, if I remember all of the game controls. I think I remember. Grosso Panda is actually an anime original, so any manga of it was made after the original anime started airing. There's one season of Grosso Panzer as a season, and then there's a 2-hour movie, and they've been releasing roughly hour-long OVAs over the last several years, over the last, I guess, like 8 years now. Maybe a little less than that? Over the last 7 years now, they've released 3, and then the 4th hour-long OVA is coming out in Japan in October. And there's another 4 coming, another 2 coming after that. So.
ももちゃん、頑張ろう。皆さん、準備はいいですか？それでは前進します。パンツァー、ルールは特別なものとなっているから注意してね。
Not fail the first mission, considering that we're against the team with more powerful tanks. Driving, rotating. So that's I think I remember how to play. Suddenly have to get a controller for this at some point. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I am going to be moving actually in a couple months probably, so that might interrupt content a little bit when I do that, but also it might may not be in an apartment where it's easier to stream more often, which would be fun because I love to do this more than like once in, every few months. And if I do that, then I might be able to I remember to actually get a controller to play this a little more effectively than with the keyboard. But, overall, the people controls aren't too terrible, so I don't mind that much. I see your faces in the chat, so thank you all for coming. Even though I haven't streamed for a while, I do enjoy streaming live. It's just a matter of logistics and timing the last few months. So like I said, I hope to start doing this a little bit more often. Though probably not until October after I move, but we'll see. Mic volume, I could try to do that. Although I'll probably wait till I finish this. Either that or I'll lower the game volume a little bit so you can hear me better over the game while I'm talking. Let's not take more fire. I'd rather not lose the first position. Need to survive. So I'm going to bravely run away out of the line of fire, I hope. Let's get behind somebody. Let somebody else tank the damage. Alright, shield you. Oh. Well. I was worried that was going to happen. Alright, we're gonna, I guess we'll restart that. I guess I'll first check the volume. Yeah. Someone mentioned that already, so I'm going to try and readjust the volume a bit before we try that again. Alright, let me know if it's any better now. I'm going to restart that. I'm probably going to skip through the dialogue here because we watched it already and it's a couple minutes worth. To be honest, I don't like those survival missions that much compared to some of the other modes because there's not a whole lot of dynamic movement to do. It's just like shooting each other across the pond and moving around to try and not get shot. So I prefer other modes, but the game gives you what the game gives you. You can't pick that part. At least not in these domination matches. So yes, the Arab oil magnet. Saudi prince wants to fund something, but as we know, it's going to be some kind of punchline when we actually win. And I really want to finish this during the stream, but we'll see how it goes. That first attempt did not go as well as I would like. Let's see who we're up against now. Yeah, that's a fun map. Oh, okay. This could go either very well or very badly. I haven't actually heard of Do It Yourself, but maybe I'll check it out at some point. I guess it is the only way they could, properly have them do missions like this. Maybe at some point we'll do, if I can do another stream between now and October, actually might be fun to do. Stream where we talk a little bit about speculation for Duce Finale 4. Since there's been a little bit of information released, I think there was like a few minutes, like maybe like a trailer, maybe like a minute or two of footage, but otherwise not a whole lot. So we can infer a few things, but not a ton. So we'll see what happens. But that could be a fun stream to do also at some point. Although of course none of us are going to see it in the West anywhere until at least the spring, probably. So.
それでは試合を始めます。前進してください。わかった。ここだ。
Where's the book? I didn't see it, but anyway.
よし。すごい。褒められちゃいました。前進してください。
Oh, there's a book. Tactically not a good decision, but it's a Boko, we have to shoot it if you see it. Where did she go? They disappeared. Oh, there they are. Oh, it's not getting point blank range of view. Ow. We're in pretty good shape though here. It's another. Let's go around. There we go. That went much better. 1 victory out of 5 or 7, I can't remember how many there are in these.
やっぱ大洗は強いな。継続高校の皆さん、ありがとうございました。皆さんとても強かったです。本当？嬉しいな。よかったらまた試合してくださいね。なあなあ、大
Yes,
洗
we
の
will in
会長、
October.
うちに来ないか？突然何を言い出すんだ、お前たち。みっこ、それナイスアイデアだよ。西住さん、私たちと一緒に旅をしようよ。いやー、それはちょっと困っちゃうかな。そうですよね。それにそんな簡単に転校ってできないのよ。でも私たち、この前大洗に簡単に転校できたよ。いやー、これは一本取られたね。一本取られてどうするんですか、会長。転校するのは私はちょっと遠慮しようかなって。いいからいいから。旅は楽しいし、BT42 も操縦させてやるからさ。大変です。西住殿が連れて行かれます。
風に身を任せて流れるのはとても気持ちがいいものだよ。
Trying very hard to steal not just the tank, but the commander.
戦車道だって友達なら私たちがなるし、うちの高校も戦車道やってるから全然大丈夫だよ、西住さん。
Can't help themselves.
風が私たちにくれた贈り物だね。
Okay. Anything else here?
まずは一勝です。
しかし油断はできないな。ああ、東部戦線のように最初は好調でも手痛いしっぺ返しを食らうこともある。
新選組のように最後は賊軍扱いされることもあるぜよ。
やはりここは勝って兜の尾を締めよということだな。それだ。
Who's next? Okay. This will be a fun one. Yeah, pretty much.
はーい、美穂。またあなたたちと戦えるなんて嬉しいわ。はい。今日はよろしくお願いします。
Okay, that's fine. Thanks,
戦った時よりも強くな
Master
りま
Duce.
したよ。
I'm glad you were able to stop by Use for a minute.
負けないわよ、
And
ホットボール。すみません。
thank you for the well wishes.
さすがに恥ずかしいので、その呼び名は勘
Like
弁
I
して
said,
ください。
if you didn't hear before, I probably will try and do some more streams later on in the year. At some point, I'll obviously make announcements when I do. So hopefully there'll be some more.
きっと何か悪いものでも食べたんじゃないかな。お腹が痛いんですか、アリサさん。
I don't know if they're gonna bully Alice though
なんで
again.
私がフェアプレーって言ったらそんなにびっくりするのよ。
だってアリサさんってそういうキャラじゃないじゃないですか。あゆみ、そんなこと言ったらアリサさんも悪いよ。反省会で
I'm gonna look up who actually wrote the game.
アリサさん、かわいそう。
同情なんていらないわよ。
Because it has to have been someone who was heavily involved in the show, because they know all the little references to make
ラビ
here.
ットと仲良くなったのね。
仲良くなんてなってません。
試合始めてもいいですか。
Yeah, for her sake, let's get started.
殲滅戦
She won't survive too long getting bullied.
チームの勝利ね。
私たちは
それでは試合を始めます。
Put it down. There's a boat over here that we should shoot.
ポコ、行くよ。
I think there was somebody here. Wrong street. Oh, what's that? My whole team is engaging the enemy, and here I am shooting Bobos. Find the action. There we go. Made up for some lost time there. Okay, we have to take you out here.
シャーマン75ミリ行動不能。
Oh, my team did a good job without me here. There's one left. There we go.
シャーマン75ミリ行動不能。
2 for 2.
試合終了。
グッドファイトだったわ。やっぱりあなたたちの戦い方はエキサイティングね。いえ、こちらこそありがとうございました。強豪校との戦いはこちらも学ぶことが多いですね。だね。今度また練習試合しよっか。オーケー、アンジー。こっちはいつでもウェルカムよ。しかしいつ見てもサンダースのシャーマン軍団は壮観です。戦車の少ない私たちには羨ましい限りだな。
特にこだわりがなければ大洗でもシャーマンを導入してみれば。
そう
うよ。生産数が多いから安価で手に
Could
入
I
る
buy a
し、
Ford Sherman?
親切なマニュアル付きだから誰でも操縦できるわよ。
そりゃいいね。川島、シャーマン導入してみる？なんで私に聞くんですか？でもさすがに安いと言
Yeah, I
って
call
も
that.
新規の車両を買うほどの予算はない
You have
で
a
すよ
used one, guys?
あなたたちレアな戦車持ってるじゃない。あれを売ればいいんじゃない？
はあ、ポルシェティーガーですね。完成車が10両しか作られていない戦車です。しかしレアゆえに再入手は難しい。迷いどころです。
多分あれを売ればシャーマン何両か買えるんじゃない？
なるほど。
うわー、待ってください。うちのポルシェティーガーは売りませんよ。
そうですよ。あんなにチューンしたのに。
でもシャーマン整備してみたくない？それは冗談冗談。勘弁してくださいよ。
Hopefully they also get some more screen time in Das Final. They haven't gotten, the Opan team haven't gotten a whole lot of time to shine. A few moments here and there, but they could use a little bit more.
順調ですね。みんなのおかげかな。
あと3つ。気を抜かずに。
Okay, it is 3 more. Thanks for confirming.
優
That
勝
it's
したら
5 and not
石油の
7.
力でバレー部復活できますよね。もちろんだ。それに石油の力があれば新入部員だってガンガン
We just fought America. We could have asked them for some.
新入部員に石油の
Maybe
力
bad
を取られ
idea.
るよ。ドラム缶を買っておいた方がいいかもしれないです、キャプテン。1万本くらい。
バレー部専用体育館があればドラム缶1万本あっても安心だね。
よーしみんな、次も勝つぞ。
はい、キャプテン。
Okay. At least it's another active battle mode. And loading.
西住さん、かつては共に戦った仲間ですが、今日は敵同士。どうかお許しください。
許すなんてそんな。西さん、そんなにかしこまらなくても大丈夫ですから。
手をかけなければならぬと。運命とはかくも残酷なものでありますか、西隊長。
我々に戦いを教えてくれた対応ある方々と戦わなければならないとは。
福ちゃん、試合はいつも全力。それがバレー部魂だ。
アヒル殿。了解であります。
そのアヒル殿っていうの、そろそろやめてほしいんだけどな。
She's not gonna stop.
私はだんだん慣れてきましたよ、キャプテン。
アヒル殿ってちょっと可愛いよね。それに私たちやっぱりアヒルチームですから。
公式戦でなくとも力戦奮闘。我ら千畑の鉄獅子、謹んでお相手させていただきます。浜田、突撃の準備簡単であります。
大洗女子学園の皆様に成長した我々の突撃を見ていただきましょう。
いつでも突撃できます。
よし、準備はいいな。全車全身的突撃。
了解。
ルールはフラッグ
Let's
制。
go.
相手のフラッグ車を倒したチームの勝利ね。
私たちは私たちにできる戦いをしましょう。
それでは試合を始めます。
I'm not sure I've done many matches on this particular map. I like. Oh, what is that? Is that Boko? Hit it?
次を当てましょう。
No, we didn't.
下手な鉄砲だって数。
Snag that.
前進してください。
Collectibles. Now that the important work is done, we can move on to finding Chip, wherever they're hiding.
警戒は落ちないように大人のテクニック。了解しました。
Have to go around this way now. Not too far. Can't turn back now. Oh, there's somebody. Of course, it's fake little flags here. Trick symbol.
装填完了
They went flying. Hope they're okay inside. That was a particularly violent roll they went. Alright, well, we can't move, and we'll take it. Shreds. Repaired. If only it were so easy in real life. I have it on good authority from people I know who have actually had to repair tank treads or replace parts on them that it is no fun at all. And not be too upset that I never had a chance to do it. Yeah, taking advantage of the video game logic here, I guess, to make it a little more violent looking. First injury we had in the show was Hana passing out in episode 1 or episode 2. My team not box me in. That would be really appreciated. Oh, he's still there. Duck team, let me. Can I get through? Please? Can I get through? No? Okay. I'll just stay here then. Is that tank? Thank somebody from the button. Sorry, but we have to shoot. You're in the way. There we go. 3 down, 2 to go. We did okay. Took some damage.
マッチポイントからのラリー、緊迫した試合だったよね。やはり突撃とバレーは似ている。そうだろ。
Whose birthday was it recently? Which of the characters? It was one of the volleyball teams. Yesterday or today. Can't remember which one it was though.
本人たちが楽しそうだからいいんじゃないか。
西住さん、本日はありがとうございました。まだ我々の力及びませんでした。
いえ、こちらこそ勉強になりました。
本日はどのあたりが勉強になりましたか？
いろいろな突撃を臨機応変に使いこなしていたり、みんなの動きがあんなに揃っているのもすごいと思います。
本当ですか？感激です。これからも突撃を磨いてまいりますので。
This is set pre-DOS finale too, I think, so before everyone saw how good they actually got in their match.
本当にお金持ち
That's the reason she's the commander of this group.
だってアラブの石油王だよ。きっとすごい商品に決まってるよ。
そうそう、アラブの石油王だからきっといっぱいお金を持っているんだよ。
あずさは心配性だね。さきちゃんもお金持ちになりたいよね。あと2回勝てば商品もわか
I
る
take
し、
that for a yes.
今心配してもしょうがないか。よし、みんな次も先輩たちの足を引っ張らないように頑張るよ。
Let's go. Okay, well, this won't be quite as action heavy as the last one, and let's try not to screw it up like I did the first survival battle. Yeah, that's the correct one, yeah. Yeah, I saw it on Twitter the other day, or yesterday, because they were posting because Japan is, several hours ahead of even where I am. So, I just couldn't remember off the top of my head who it was.
何よフラグって。カチューシャが負けるなんてあるはずないでしょ。いいからいいからこっちに来るもの。
作戦会議ですぞ。
They're conspiring against me.
カチューシャも楽しんでいるようですし、謝っていただく必要はありませんよ、美穂さん。Где можно достать такие кошачьи ушки?
これで完璧なり。かっちゃん頑張るずら。
じゃあ行くよ。テイク2スタート。
二号車。はい。よくここまで来たわね。でもここから先は鉄すら凍るプラウダの領域。
We're in a swamp.
あなた
It's
た
not
ち
that
の
cold
運命
out, but okay.
ここで終わることになるのよ。素晴らしい。まさにラスボスの風格。かっちゃんかっこいいなり。どう？二号車。
These are all really fun interactions. I never get tired of these.
一生懸命頑張ります。
ルールは特別なものとなっているから注意してね。
Alright. Let's just not get hit too
試合を
much.
始めます。
5 minutes.
当てる場所を変えます。
76行動不能。
落ち着いて。これでもくらえ。完了。装填完了。どんどん行くよ。気をつけましょう。正面走行に被弾だよ。前進してください。あんまり聞いてないから。交代。
Yeah, that'd be a nice little touch warrior virtue, but I guess I don't know if it's a mechanical thing they decide not to bother with or what, but I think it's more like the maps get their own musical choices. I think theme music usually you get when you're playing as a team versus against them, I think. Which I guess makes sense too, but... Messed that reload up. Reload up. saying hit, but we're not doing any damage. What? There it is. There it is. Keep saying hit, but I don't think we're doing any damage to anything. It's kind of bizarre. There we go. The fewer tanks they have, the less they can try and shoot me with. There we go. That's the big two left here. That's going to take a while to whittle down the IS-2 over there. Oh, we are in pretty good shape right now. Oh, okay, let's not get overconfident and get blown up. Yeah, let's not get overconfident. Let's hide right behind Rabbit Team here. 35 seconds left. I am not gonna get shot. Hey, hey, hey. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? I was gonna instead just go on a run. Oh, look. You can find the Boko, which you might as well shoot while we're waiting to the last few seconds. Don't shoot me, please. Shoot me, please. Okay. Closer than it should have been, but we made it. Just one left after this. This one gets annoying sometimes.
潔く負けを認めるラスボス。まさに王道。それが最高なの。これぞ王者の風格っちゃね。
少しよろしいでしょうか、猫ニャさん。
うわい。なんでしょうか。あんたたちなんでいきなりガタガタ震えてるのよ。負けイベント。イベント？カチューシャに分かるように話しなさいよ。どんなにあがいても何をしようと負けてしまう。それが負けイベント。かっちゃんは感じないなりか。あの目もくらむようなオーラの輝きを。なんだかよくわからないけど。なんなん？一体どうしたの？
はい、クラーラが猫ニャさんの猫耳をどこで買えるのか聞きたいそうです。
何？それだけ？全然大したことないじゃない。負けイベントをいともあっさり。友愛、いたわり。これが王者の力とかなんとかいうやつなり。やっぱりかっちゃんは何かを持っている。なあアリーナ、どうでもいい話だけど、カチューシャ隊長の西住さんはいつからライバルになったんだべ。そんたら話聞いたことねえけどな。きっと自分で勝手にライバル認定してるんじゃねえのが。だな。まったくしょうがねえな、うちのちびっこ隊長は。カチューシャさんはちゃんとライバルですから。多分あんたたちいい度胸してるわね。
You're getting shot to the gulag, you two.
逃げるべ。だな、西住さんも早く。私もですか？待ちなさい。あんたたち全員ツァーリボンバーの上でコサックダンス30ルーブルよ。ひー。 で4勝。あと1つ勝てば優勝です。
みんな頑張ってるしいけるかも。ハイソなネトゲライフ課金し放題。
リアルマネートレー。
猫ニャン先生、それ以上言ってはいけないもん。次勝てばガソリン使い放題。
タイヤもオイルも走るたびに新品交換。ちょっともったいないかな。
2人とも発想が小さい。アラブの石油王だったら大洗にサーキットやワークスを作るくらい朝飯前でしょ。
大洗いにワークスか。腕が鳴っちゃうね、これは。
ちょっとさっきから黙って聞いてたら何よ。みんなで無駄遣いの計画ばっかり話して。高校生らしく質素堅実を心がけなきゃダメよ。じゃあソドコはどんな使い方がいいと思うの？それは考えてないっぽい。うるさいわね。つまらないことに使うくらいなら貯金した方がずっとマシよ。貯金するにしてもあと一つ勝たないとな。分かってるわよ、そんなこと。
美穂さん、あと一戦頑張りましょう。
It's so funny that those three are all voiced by the same person, because they're basically part of like the same little unit or whatever. Okay. Yeah, they go whaling in a gacha game.
また大洗女子が相手ね。
To run the
今度は
gauntlet.
勝たないとね。
美穂さん、また会えたね。今日はよろしくね、アリスちゃん。この試合すごく楽しみにしてた。私もだよ。ほら、あの時もらった僕もここに。大事にしてくれてるんだ。嬉しい。
お前ら試合の前だというのに慣れ合ってどうする？
いいんじゃないの。石積ちゃんの貴重な僕仲間なんだし。趣味が合うのは素敵なことですね。
まあいい。おい西住、趣味が合うのは結構なことだが、試合は試合、分かっているだろうな。
はい。
当然だ。試合は試合。全力で叩き潰させてもらう。
ほらほら川島、あんまり挑発しちゃ後が怖いかもよ。
わかりました。
ももちゃん頑張ろう。皆さん準備はいいですか？それでは前進します。パンツァー4。
ルールは特別なものとなっているから注意してね。
私たちは私たち
それでは
にできる
試合を始めます。
前進してください。わかった。
Let's not fall off the mountain. You can shoot that Boko. There's nobody attacking us right
大丈
now.
夫です。次を当てましょう。
What?
下手な鉄砲だって数。
We missed that. There we go.
前進してください。
If we're under fire, I'm not going to bother getting those, but right here, not a problem. Okay, there's our first.
遺体を狙って
足止めします。
Ah.
攻撃を確認。
Alright, we saved to shoot that. Oh, we missed it.
わかりました。攻撃暴行だ。
There we go.
なぜ僕がここにいるんでしょうね。
気合十分です。
Let's keep it going to the next checkpoint.
敵車両を見失いました。敵車両を発見しました。
Oh, there's two of them right here. Quick. Right between them.
今のはすごかったですね。
Uh-oh, let's not get stuck. Bad place to get stuck. I'm mastering the Boko now because we're actively being fired upon. Risk it? Next checkpoint. So I can't look at the chat right now because this is the kind of map where if I make one driving mistake, we fall off and then we lose all that progress. Although I kind of actually wouldn't mind occasionally intentionally losing at different points in the domination battles because there's different dialogue every time depending on how many wins you got at the end. Almost there. No more shots from the Centurion, please. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. And that would do it.
どうして我々ばかり狙われたんだ？川島が試合前余計なことを言ったからじゃない？ももちゃん、西住さんと
I'm not trying to Crusader here for a while again. That was an experience, let's call it that.
負けちゃった。
Maybe once I get a controller, I'll try to Crusader a little bit more. I can maneuver a little bit easier that way.
次は頑張る。しかし、島田アリスだけでなく、パーシングにも狙われていたような気がしていたが、気のせいか？いやー、気のせいじゃないんじゃない？ほら。大洗の皆さん、お疲れ様でした。負けちゃったのは残念だけど、ま、おめでとうってことで。こちらこそ、どうもありがとうございました。
ところで試合の前、うちの隊長に慣れ合いなんてことを言ってくれた人がいたらしいけど、どなたなのかしら？
それがどうかしたのか？もちろん、きちんと落とし前をつけてもらうんだよ。落とし前？ええ、隊長に無礼な言動をするなんて許されはしないってことをちゃんと理解してもらわなきゃいけないから。理解って具体的にどんなことをするんですか？
それはご想像にお任せするわ。
で、誰だったのかしら？そこのツインテールちゃん？な、違うよ。じゃあそこのポニーテールさんだ。いいえ、私そんなこと言ってないです。
あらあら、それじゃあそこの片眼鏡のあなたがそうということね。
違う！いや、違わなくはないが、無礼などという意図は
I
ない。
think it's time to run.
誤解だ。話せばわかる。意図があったかなかったかなんてどうでもいいんだな。隊長に無礼な言動をしたのは事実なんだから。
さあ、お姉さんたちとあっちでゆっくり。
Yeah, definitely time to run.
会長！ごめん川島、さすがにどうにかできそうにないや。まあ死ぬことはないと思うから頑張っていい。ゆずちゃん！ごめんねももちゃん、もっと私に力があったらよかったんだけど。往生際が悪いわよ。さあ行きましょう。そんな。あれ？
Won't forget your Momo. Thank you for your service.
でもあっちには近づかない方がいいと思う。それより美穂さん、今度また一緒にボコミュージアムに行かない？本当？私も行きたい。アリスちゃんとボコミュージアム、とっても楽しみ。よかった、また連絡するね。西住、誰か助けてくれ。
Okay. I think that would do. That does it for the domination battle here. Oh, we got a new tank from this. And it is. Oh, another Panzer IV version. Very nice. Now we get to find out the punchline of the prize.
5000勝ち抜き達成だ。でかした西住。みんなのおかげです。みんな一生懸命頑張ってましたから。いやー、さすがだね西住ちゃん。これでもう廃校の心配をしなくてもいいんだね、ももちゃん。
These Momo survived.
大洗女子学園は永久に不滅となったのだ。さて、目録はなんだこれは。写真に手紙に地図。優勝商品として1日300万トンの淡水を生産できる海水淡水化プラントを申請します。空前絶後のスケールを誇るデラックスでハイパワーな世界最高のプラントです。
That's something?
これってどういうこと？あやは何のことかわかる？わかんない。ゆうきちゃんは？プラントって何かな？だよね。とにかく先輩たちの話を聞いてみよう。1日で300万トンの水を作れるなんてなんだかすごいね。すごいのはすごいと思うのですが、そんなに水ばっかりたくさんあったってしょうがないじゃん。確かに学園館はそんなに水に困っているようには思えませんし、そもそもそのプラントとやらはどこにあるんだ？
そうだな。レイゼーさんの言う通りだ。どこにあるかわからないのでは何も考えようがない。
こっちの地図にアラブの湾岸にあるみたい。
おお、時代は大航海。大洗の夜明けがついに来たぜよ。
さしずめバスコダガマの大航海といったところか。いや、ロジェストベンスキーのバルチック艦隊大航海じゃないか。
いや、中国からアラブ、アフリカに至ったと言われる帝和の大航海だろう。それだ
それだじゃない。わざわざアラブ軍隊まで水を取りに行く必要がどこにある？
Hey there, glad to see you here too.
キャプテン、商品は石油じゃなくて
Just
水みたいです。
won the domination battle,
新入
so
部員も入ってくれ
gotta
る
figure
か
out what we're gonna do next.
待て、
So probably go for at least another half hour or
こ
so.
んな時こそ逆転の
We've
発想
gone
だ。
for about an hour
プラ
now,
ント
a
の
little
水を
over an
取りに
hour,
行けない
so
なら学園艦にプラントを
we will
乗せ
see.
ればいいんだ。
いくらなんでも無理があるんじゃ。
根性があればなんとかならん。ダメか。
Yeah, just the question is what they're gonna, how they're gonna get it on the ship, and how they're gonna transport it to the
プラン
ship.
トを売ったらいいんじゃないか。
なるほど。チームの未来のためには身売りも
I
や
mean, it
むな
must
し
be worth something.
チーム発展のためには辛い決断も時には必要ってことだね。ごめんねみんな。学校への商品だから換金とかは禁止なの。ブラントが売れないなら水を売るのはどうかな。女子高生が作った大洗の水、これは売れるっちゃね。まさに水商売なり。いらない欲をかくからこんなことになるのよ。少しは反省しなさい。ちょっとそんなに落ち込まれるとこっちの調子も狂っちゃ
I
う
mean,
じ
it
ゃ
is a
ない。
better prize some of the other schools getting.
あなたたち
NCO
も
got
聞
like
きなさい。
like some kind of food vouchers or
私はこうやって
something.
みんなとまた戦車道ができて
So
楽
they're
しかった
all
わ。あなたたちは
they
違う
all
の？
get gag gifts to some extent.
そどこ何か変なものを食べたのかな。ツンデレうるさい。そうですね。私もそどこさんの言う通り、もう一度みんなと戦車道ができてとっても楽しかったです。そうです。このメンバーで戦車道をするのがやっぱり一番です。花も良いですけど戦車道もやっぱり素敵ですから。ああ、私もどんどん戦車道にはまっちゃってるけど、こんなんで本当にモテモテになれるのかな。戦車道は面白いっていいんじゃないか。欲をかきすぎると残念な結果になるそうだからな。まあ商品は残念だったけど、こうやってみんなで戦車道で
Yeah, I don't remember what they got. I think I played that one, but it was a while ago, so I kind of
じゃあみんな
don't remember
うちに帰るよ。
specific details. I mean, Oh, I should have figured they're gonna have a water park party. Well, if you have water, free water, might as well use it. Alright, now... I need to be properly said, actually. So never mind that. I don't know if we're gonna have time for a whole nother one. I guess we could try another one. And take a look for a second what other maps there are. If there's anything that I didn't finish here yet. I think I've finished all of these. Let's see. Oops. Oh, I guess I didn't do these yet. Yeah, I guess I didn't quite finish these last two extra matches. Let's do these now and see how long they take. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of fan service because I guess this counts as an OVA, which is where all the fan service in the actual show went. So I guess it makes sense. Although it's pretty mild as fan service goes. So. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is happening here? They're playing Erica in Mark 4. It's painted green. Okay then. This is interesting. I think it's the pirate flag too. That's gonna. I don't even know how to fire the second gun on this thing. Yeah, at one point I thought about making a secondary goal of this stream. Another goal of this stream to get to 2,200 subscribers, but we hit that over the last day or so, so I can't do that anymore. But I'm not complaining about hitting it a little fast. Okay, we're going to try and do that one again, because we got blown up very fast. And I want to wrap these last story mission or last extra missions up, because they are pretty funny. Yeah, this must be one of the maps they added in the DLC back when the game, came out normally. Because I think all the Duce stuff was added in DLC. I have no idea how to fire the second left-hand gun, so we'll see how this goes. Tanks do they have? They have Mark 4s, they have... I can't tell with this color. Oh, I guess it must be... Is that a French tank? Yeah. I can't remember the name of the tank, but it's Marie's tank, I think. Which I guess this must be just a World War I matchup here. Okay, let's try that again. Maybe before I charge in, I'll try and figure out what fires the second gun so I can actually use both of them. Well, we'll be getting 3 more OVAs by the end of Duce finale, I guess, so who knows. I know what buttons do that. I know that's the regular fire. No. Alright, I figured it out. Okay, it's the other land ships. Land ships go by. Ah, well, Mio is charging right up here. We don't have turrets. No. Get back here, Mio. He just runs circles around me over here. Yes, okay. Our first kill in the Mark IV here. My team getting anything done. Not mean to do that. There we go. 2 down. 3 to go. 3 down, 2 to go. Yeah, I think we all have this like paper armor. Probably because these are very early tanks after all, so. Yeah. Luckily this is a practice match because I would not want to have to go up against an FT in Mark IV real life. That would not be a fun time. Faster. You know we're a land ship. Go a little faster. Sure. I just don't like the idea of not being able to maneuver at all like this while they have actual mobility. Circle around. Circle around. There we go. Only took us 3 tries. We get a tank out of this? No. That's fine. Happy Erica is always a nice sight to see though, so can't complain there. Now we have the last one, which looks interesting. It'd be one of us against all of them.
Rule は殲滅戦。相手の車両をすべて撃破したチームの勝利ね。それでは試合を始めます。
Okay, I see. 1 against 9. Yeah, that is pretty much what happened. It's kind of funny how things work out sometimes. Oh boy. Get back here. and get that sweet side hit. Oh, come on. Oh. Rotated at the right time. That wasn't enough. There we go. Now what? To fight another one right away? Do we get a repair in the middle here? No. What else is gonna be something? Considering how damaged we already are. We have 12 minutes to do this too. We can't just hide forever. Once they lost for long. Doubt she moved much there. She is. Nope. Not a good outcome. I lost way too much health on that first one. I'll give it another try or two before I give up and go on to something else. So, this hair is a little bit out of control. Sorry, I just hit the mic by accident. Hope I didn't accidentally shatter somebody's eardrums out there. Alright, off to a decent start here. Let's not mess it up. Let's not mess this up. That did nothing. Chop tree. Not want that to happen. I have the high ground, Darjeeling. You have heavy frontal armor. Gonna get it there. No. That won't do. That won't do either. There we go, you're immobilized. Please don't jump. We have half our health this time. A little better than last time. Go, go, go. checkpoint. And it's Sherman time. That did nothing. That did a little bit of something. Oh, that's not good. That's very not good. Big spot hit. There we go. Okay. That went alright, even though I crashed into a wall. It isn't a vocal there, is it? Nope. We got a little less than half health with 7 tanks to go. Please, somebody be a little bit easier to deal with. Hey, it's me. Kinda. One shot you like on the show? No? Oh. Right. This is the reason this mission is titled Finale. Since probably a harder mission. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll give it one more try and then give up on it for now, because I want to do something else a little bit before we end this stream. At least try to do something else too. But I guess it is fitting to get wiped by the Duce herself. Alright, one more attempt. And if you don't make it, we'll have to save it for a different stream. Yeah, it's tough without being able to get any kind of repairs done. Let's see if we can angle our gun up preemptively to get a good hit in right when she appears. Just like that. Laying off my armor. Missed. Yeah, it does look like that. Although, it probably wouldn't include all of them, because if there are 9, that's going to include Shia time, and I guess that maybe will be at the end. But we'll find out if we get there. So far we're doing a little bit better than before. Should have avoided that one hit. Come on. Oh, come on. It's such a good start, too. I might do one more try if we get killed this early. We really have, at this point, no chance of clearing the whole thing. So I might give it one more shot. Because I'm a little mad about... Yeah, okay. Yeah, and of course after that she comes back and kills me. Okay, I lied before doing one more attempt on this. And then I'll give up. So I'm not gonna accept. Losing on the first round.
ルールは殲滅戦。相手の車両を全て撃破したチームの勝利ね。それでは試合を始めます。
前進してください。機体を狙う。発射。
Okay, we did that again.
褒められちゃいました。
These hits are doing no damage. Throw that something.
次行きます。
Oh no.
落ち着いて。敵車両を
We got tracked.
発射。命中。修理完了です。お疲れ様でした。 発射。
Fire up that rocket, like the shell.
装填完了。
Knock down all these light poles here. No good reason.
敵車両を見失いました。停止してください。
Alright, thank you. And have a good night.
発射。すごい。褒められ。
That was a good hit.
気合十分です。時方向から攻撃を確認。大丈夫です。応対してすごい。褒められちゃいました。敵車両を捉えました。このまま。すごい。発射。命中。
Well, the side definitely is better. But that is usually the case with every tank. So. Not saying a whole lot about the Churchill here. There we go. Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start.
結果ですね。 前進してください。
And Sherman
敵
time.
車両を発見しました。命中。いける。同一時方向から攻撃を確認。
There we
シャーマン75
go. Okay, now it's a
触
game.
れることはあります。
Almost no damage. 3 to it.
停止してください。
Okay. Checkpoint achieved.
よし。次行きます。
Time to make some pasta.
同一時方向から攻撃を確認。 よし。
One more.
すごい。前進
Okay. We might be in business here. We might be in business here.
敵車両発見しました。命中。すごい。
No more sitting still. Yeah, managed to ambush her at the top of the hill there.
発射。よし。
Despite all the high ground jokes people might make, there have been times where
敵車両を捉えました。
the low ground actually favors tanks in certain engagements. Mostly because of the gun depression or elevation of different tanks.
わかりました。
Come on. Oh, come on.
戦闘に支障はないけど
We're so close to killing her without taking a hit.
心配しないで。
Alright.
G3485 行動不能。
わかりました。砲撃準備。
Alright, we have 5 targets left. one's gonna be the tiger.
了解
Hello. Why is that we have now? There it is. That's just what I did not want to have to deal with. Oh boy.
装填完了いつでも撃てます
I don't like seeing that turret turning toward me at all. To the tunnel.
わかりました交代
Into the tunnel.
了解
Into the tunnel.
敵車両を見失いました
Where are you?
敵車両を発見しお願い
Oh, that was a good hit.
3時方向から攻撃を確認
Almost got her, almost got her. There we
ティガーは行動不能
go. Okay. Not bad. So that means we have left. We have left Yakusoda. We have left Chiatan. Right.
敵車両を発見しました敵車両発見
Maybe going to be one of our own. We have to fight at the end or something. Right.
攻撃を確認
Ishi, you're not moving, which means, oh no, don't hit me, please. Ah.
一位戦士
Ow.
外すわけにはい
She
きま
takes
せ
me
んから
out.
97式行動不能
装填完了いつでも
Pretty low on health.
何かがあるらしいぞ
Is that a Boko?
ここごめんね
Take advantage of a little break to
おうよ
shoot that.
砲撃準備
I'm on fire, but we're fine. Don't worry about it.
遺体を狙ってお願い
装填完了いつでも撃てます
Let's try and get behind her.
敵車両を見失いました
Really cannot take any serious hits at this point. Is that her? No, it's not.
落ち着いて狙いましょうすごい褒められちゃいました
Where are
急
you?
に備えてください
Where are you? There you are. Oh. Stay far away from me with your howitzer-like gun.
やりました
一位戦士外すわけにはいきませんから
装填完了いつでも撃てます
No hits when she's that close to being dead.
敵車両を捉えましたお願い
There we go.
PT42 行動不能
わかりました砲撃準備
Alright.
前進おうよ
There's another Boko here, is that what I missed? No? Yes? Oh, there is one. Okay. While we're on break, let's grab that
ここごめんねなんだか
and prepare for it. I have no idea what's next now, because I can't think of... Well, I guess it could be, Alice. And the Centurion, just so I don't have to fight at the end here.
敵
Yep.
車両を発見し
Okay.
お願いやりました
This could be where we die.
外すわけにはいきませんから
Turret's turning toward me, and I don't like that.
装填完了いつでも撃てます
敵車両を見失いました残念
fast, move faster. Could be a copy of ourselves, or it could be somebody else. Well, we're not gonna find out today. Okay. I'm not gonna try that again tonight, I don't think. But I do want to do something else before we're done. So I have to save this for another stream, but got pretty close. So, go back. I'm gonna go out of this game for now. Because, seeing as I'm also, in addition to celebrating 2,000 subscriber milestone, we're also I'm also celebrating the launch of Amaranth Angels on Kickstarter, which is all about cute anime girls flying starfighters. I figured we'd play a game that I also play, that I actually play a lot of, that features starfighters in it. Also, to tell you guys about a cool game that most people don't know about. Come on. Game capture. It worked before. The game is here. I could see it. But, and you could hear it. But why won't Streamlabs pick it up? I might have to close it and open it again. Give me a second. Come on. I really wanted to try this. I want to make this work here. Okay. Game capture. Okay, let's open this again. Let's open it. Okay. Now, I have not played Kerbal Space Program, but I have heard of it. Here, capture any full screen application. Okay, so close. So the game should be full screen, so it should show up. The problem is if it's full screen, I can't see the chat without looking at my phone. So let's see if it shows up on your screen. Give it a second for the delay. Come on. Don't know if it's showing up. Ah, there it is. For some reason it doesn't take up the entire screen, but that might just because it's an old game. So this game, if you haven't heard of it before, it's actually a free game designed by a guy named Bruno Marcos in 2003. So this game is 20 years old now. Oh my god. 20 years old. It's a freeware Star Wars game, basically just based on Battle of Endor. And I hope I don't get copyright claimed for the music here, but we'll find out. And Anyway, so this is probably one of the best like games in terms of depiction of Star Wars like space like starfighter combat that I've ever played. I mean, maybe it's something that's better, but this is a lot of fun. He also made a Battle of Yavin game, which, as you might expect, is a Battle of Yavin simulation. I think he was planning to make a third one about Battle of Hoth, but I don't think he finished it ever, so which is unfortunate. But anyway, we'll play this. I'm actually really good at this game, but I haven't tried it on stream, so we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I found it. I don't remember what year it was when I found it, but it's pretty good. Which arcade I played years ago, like a Return of the Jedi arcade game, a few times. I didn't spend that much time in arcades overall, but I did play a Star Wars arcade game that was actually very fun and frustrating sometimes. So, all right, so here we go, attacking the Death Star. Well, we're not attacking the Death Star itself. We're just gonna be doing the outside battle. So we're gonna be fighting endless TIE fighters, almost endless TIE fighters, and a few Star Destroyers. Spoiler alert. And it introduced the mechanics a little bit. There might be set up for joystick control, but I've only ever used mouse on it, and I've been fine. You could change your fire rate of your X-Wing. So you could make it go a single shot, 2 at a time, or quad shot. I prefer the quad shot because it one-shots a TIE fighter if you hit it directly. And in this version, in this Battle of Endor game, you also have torpedoes, which are homing missiles essentially in this iteration. And something else to pay attention to, there are collisions and there is friendly fire. So if you fire toward one of your allies, you will hit them, and enemies can hit you, and allies can also, well, allies don't shoot you, but they will crash into you, like that almost did just now. The TIE fighters have no concern for their own lives, and they will just crash into your face for no good reason. So it's worth being careful, because if you get hit by a TIE fighter, you lose half your shields, and shields regenerate, but not very quickly. So I've spent way too many hours with this game, by the way, so I am actually very good at it. I've managed to 0 deficit, which is not easy, but it can be done. Like I said, you're not going to be shot by your allies, but your allies can crash into you if one of you isn't careful. So, yeah, but you guys, as you can see a little bit right now, this controls pretty well. It's the first-person flying game, compared to the games that I play, which isn't a huge amount, but it's been several. And also, you get a torpedo regeneration every 5 TIE fighter trips. So, also because I played this game for way too much time, I learned some little strategy tips in terms of how to actually more effectively win the game. And so some of it's a little obvious, but it's basically comes down to try and save your allies if they're being chased, because the more them survive for longer, the better you'll do, and also try and protect some of your escort ships. But some of these ships are doomed because Death Star will eventually fire at us, and it will blow a few of them up, so like it's not worth defending those that get blown up because they're going to die anyway. So you want to save the ones that can survive, because it'll help at the last stage of the game, which is, at least was, very hard. It's very hard for me to beat without dying at all. Like, I've reached the point where if I die once, I'll usually reset and start it over, but I won't do that today because that would be not the most fun to watch, and also I don't want to have to do the game more than once. So also, you could adjust your speed as you fly, which can be very useful because you get a better turn rate. If you're going slower. There we go. That poor blockade runner is gone, and the first Star Destroyer is going to show up. So yeah, so varying your speed helps because you could make it easier to stay in one place where you can't just stop. Ask me for help with some. Also, if Lando, the Millennium Falcon dies, you also lose. And I think if Wedge dies in his X-Wing, you also die, but he never asked for help. At least not that I remember. Lando does, though, occasionally. He just starts whining at me to ask for help, and we have to help him out, at least until he leaves the Death Star later on. probably pause it in like a minute just to check the chat. It's like I said, I can't see anything you're doing in the chat right now on account of 20-year-old game and no way to have this screen that I can figure out while I have the chat open somewhere. So maybe we'll go until the next stage, and then I'll take a pause for a minute to check what's going on over there. That would have flown right into me. Pause for a second just to see what's going on down here. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played the old Yeah, I got into Azulane because I was actually into World War II naval history first, and then I watched the anime, and then I was like, you know what, I'll try the game out. The anime was kind of fun, and I've been hooked ever since. So it's fun. And also, I'm waiting for them to add some of my favorite ships from the war into the game. Like the USS Johnson, USS Samuel B. Roberts, and obviously ships like the Missouri, Iowa aren't in the game yet. Yamato also isn't in the game yet. So Yamato's going to be added probably next year, would be my guess. But everything else, who knows? I'm I want the Johnston. Because that ship is so legendary. Okay, so our flagship is still in good health over here. So I'm gonna hang around here, and I'm gonna slow myself down to stay close to what I want to protect, which is the flagship and also that escort ship, since it'll help draw more enemy fire in the last stage, which can get very hard. Like I couldn't beat it in the first, multiple attempts when I first played the game. I guess it probably shouldn't be surprising seeing how much I play this game that my first manga project that I make is a Starfighter manga. Also because it hasn't been done before that I could find, so it's also part of it, but mostly because my favorite part of Star Wars for a long time has been this part. And figured why not do it with 2 anime girls? Because they make everything better. And Starfighters are awesome. Also because of the way the hitboxes work, it's possible sometimes to get a 2-for-1 kill if the TIE fighters are kind of clumped together and you shoot them at the right angle, I guess. I don't know exactly how, guarantee it'll happen. Yeah, I'm hoping they're going to add Taffy 3 ships, maybe when they do Chapter 15, eventually. Which should be probably this year or next year, because Chapter 14 has been in the game since I joined, like almost 2 years ago. Because I think Chapter 14 was Surigao Strait and like early Leyte Gulf, and Battle off Samar was at the later part of Leyte Gulf, larger engagement. So probably maybe they'll add a couple of the ships there, and I'd want an event for like a proper event for the Johnston, whether it's an SR or an ultra rare ship. I don't know if it ends up being an ultra rare, but I still want it to be something more than just like a ship they just add as like a map drop or something like that, because it's just such a legendary ship and legendary story that deserves that recognition in the game. And Samuel B. Roberts also. The carriers will probably end up just becoming, whenever they're eventually added, like inevitably, because they probably will be added at some point. They'll probably just be, normal, like, I don't think all going to be event ships. They're going to be just map drops or something else. Those are not, I mean, they were important in the battle, obviously, but they weren't like, the famous hero ships from that story. So yeah, now here, we're on the last stage already, which is a lot more TIE interceptors, and also this Superstar Destroyer, which has a lot of guns on it, and it will kill your flagship pretty fast if you don't act quickly and start taking out some of its surface guns there. Also why it's important that I save that other ship, because it's showing a lot of the TIE fighters support it right now. up, pull that up. And we almost got hit in the face again. Yeah, because you can see they keep moving forward here. So it will eventually reach important shit. Which we do not want. Try and save that guy. Take out another couple of these. There we go. Relax a little bit. Firefighters do eventually run out. Which is why you have a limit to an extent of how many kills you can get in the game. But firefighters can still kill the flagship if they're not dealt with. So it's important to take them out, as well as all these guns. Faster fire rate here. Come on, I'm missing every shot. Come on, stormtrooper rank. Oh, come on. Let's not die again. I'd rather not lose. I did say that I am good at this game. Most of those are gone. A few fighters left. Extra life that I don't need. Health it's on. Oh, we're almost all dead actually. Uh-oh. 87. Oh, okay, we're not in that good shape. Neither am I. But all the enemy fighters are gone. And this just has its backmost guns, so we can finish those off. Then we have the long, arduous journey of putting this down with no allies left. Really, is it just us? We're gonna have like 10 minutes now of me just shooting at this thing, but oh well. Bonzo. So now we get the end cutscene, and we did it. In a future stream, maybe I'll play the Yavin game, which also I'm pretty good at too. That one they have to make up some more stuff because you can't just, it isn't just a trench run. They add stuff before the Death Star, and they add stuff on the surface before you go into the trench run. Then they have a full trench run at the end, which is also very fun. And the end. Thank you, Bruno, whoever you are, for making this 20 years ago. And of course, so this is my high scores. That 350, I think I died once on that. So technically my best game ever is the number 2, which is 0 deaths and 345 kills. But yes. So I think we've been live for about 2 hours now. So I haven't heard of that game. Maybe I'll have to check it out at some point. Anyway, let's bring back Amaranth Angels. No, that's not the right one. That's the picture cover of the prologue. Here we go. Browser source. There we go. I still didn't figure out how to scroll down. Maybe from an next stream I'll figure out how to scroll down the page of my selected site. Maybe if I do it. Let me try if I just scroll down in the browser. Will that work? Let's find out. Here, if I scroll down, I'll refresh it first in case I got any new donations while we were on stream. Let's find out. And no. Okay. Anyway, let's see if I can scroll down at all while we're here. I don't think so. But there must be a way that I just don't know about. So, anyway, I'll link it again in the stream. We should definitely check out the Kickstarter. It's a full 200-page manga volume for as little as $25 plus a little $20 plus shipping, depending on what size. You got to have it available in like a classic tankobon size, and also a paperback size. Paperback. Yeah, the shipping I can't do much about that, unfortunately, because I have to pay shipping to order the books once they're done, and then again to ship them out from wherever they'll be. Although, obviously, I will have them at conventions eventually once the manga is out. But yeah, I can't do much about shipping. Right? Shipping's expensive these days. So you get the 200-page volume in 2 different sizes. There's 2 different covers also. Actually, I can show you the other cover too. Let's hold on while we're still here. Image. Hold on, let me add a new image. For any of you who haven't yet seen the alternate cover for Amaranth Angels. This is the cute cover. Oh, come on. Move this out of the way. This is the cute cover on the campaign. The big one, I don't know off the top of my head the exact trim size, but I think it's definitely closer to that size. Actually, maybe I could check it really quick. I wrote it down somewhere. Trade paperback size. Give me a second. But yeah, so this is the alternate cover, which on the regular version, this will be the back cover art. Whereas the version that has this is the front cover. The main cover will be the back cover art. So this is a cute, fun cover which is exclusive to Kickstarter, by the way. So when I eventually sell the manga physically afterward, I'm probably only going to be offering the what's it called? The main cover as the front cover option. So, where? Paperbacks, comics. Yeah, I think it's roughly 6 3/4 centimeter. 6 3/4 inches by 10 1/4. Yeah, well, I wish I could give you more help on the standees. I mean, you could look at. I've released on Instagram, I think, and maybe on Twitter also, but for sure on Instagram, little info cards about each of the characters, so you can look at them over there. And the ships, I want to at some point have ship figurines and stuff available. The problem is for this campaign, I didn't want to overcomplicate it because there are already a lot of add-on options and a lot of different reward tiers. I don't want to overcomplicate things for people trying to just buy the manga. So yeah. So right now, the campaign is up to almost $2,000 raised. We have to get to $13,000 because this is a very expensive project. We have like the 200 pages of art plus all the concept art, all the ship art that I had to do all the covers. So give it a look and share it around anybody you know who might like this kind of stuff. If they like Girls from Panzer fans, High School Fleet fans, or just any fans of cute girls or military things type of stuff, because that's, I guess, created as a fan of Girls from Panzer and that kind of anime stuff for fans of that kind of that genre. So everybody who likes that will love this too, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I don't have an exact date for it yet, but in about hopefully 2 or 3 weeks, I'm gonna have the trailer for this completed. My artist had some delays on it, so it's not done yet, but it's gonna be partially animated, and it's gonna be really, really cool. I've seen the in progress stuff, and it's gonna be really, really cool when it comes out. So plus there's going to be actually, can I do that while we're here, while I'm talking? Whatever, it's gonna be too much work. There's gonna be an original song with it too, so it's going to be a really really fun thing to see. And we have 54 days left to go, so plenty of time, but also plenty of space to go so far. So obviously, if you have any questions about the campaign, you can feel free to message me on the campaign page or on YouTube, I guess. If you're in a comment, if you have any other thing you want to ask about the campaign or about the project, here I'll link my Instagram. Not that I post on it so often, but it does have all of those character cards. If you scroll down far enough, it's like, it's easy enough to scroll down on my page to just find them. They're not that recent at this point. To scroll down like a little while, but they're all down there. All of the human characters, also all of the alien characters that I don't have on the main art of this issue yet, because the first volume only has, the first volume, the alien characters only appear in the near the end of the volume. So hold on, link to my Instagram. Where is, I can put it in the chat. Feel free to follow me there. I mostly post stuff related to my books, obviously, there, and also I post my Ninja Warrior videos whenever I record something at the gym, which is not as often as I would like, but I should do more of that. So here, I could show you a little bit on here. Not that I want to just spend too much time just talking about my project, but I am really excited for this. So for the character art of all the human characters, you could take a look at. If you haven't seen any of this yet, come on, make it smaller. Make it a little smaller so they all fit. So these are all our human characters. And you can get standees of all of them in the Kickstarter campaign. And then the alien characters, who will have stuff for them in future volumes when they have more time to have been in the stories at that point. So that's all of them, and that's me, the main cast, at least for a while. Yeah, the series, I don't know how many volumes it'll be yet, but it's going to be several volumes. I already have a rough plan in terms of overall plotting outline of where I want it to go, and the main plot points are going to happen. And I'm going to, I don't know the pace it'll be coming out at. It depends on how well this does, and on my writing schedule, my life schedule, and also just how timing works out in terms of my products. I also have Light into the World I'm still working on. I have some other products that I'm also doing a little bit of work on right now. But yeah, this is going to be it's not a one shot by any stretch. It's going to be at least a few volumes, and it's going to be very fun. Very fun story, and like I said, a lot of very cool Starfighter battles. If anybody hasn't seen it yet either, the prologue of the manga is free on Webtoon, so you can read the first 31 pages completely free to get a bit of a taste of the story, at least the prologue of the story, which is how Saya, our main character, gets to where she is by the start of the main story, and a little bit of a taste of how the art's going to look and how the action's going to look. It's the same artist who's done all my anime style stuff so far, and he's amazing. Really great to work with. Does amazing work. So supporting me helps support him too, and he's like a freelance artist over in the Philippines. So it really helps him out a lot, like being able to have a lot of work for him to do, and he enjoys the project also. So yeah, I'm not gonna belabor the point too long because we're already almost at 2.5 hours now. Like I said, I don't want to just spend time talking about this endlessly because that's not the most interesting thing to stream about, at least not right now. But wanted to make sure you all got a bit of a view of it. And I wish I could scroll down on the Kickstarter page to show you more, but anyway, you can look at it there. I'll link it one more time in the chat. So definitely check it out. Consider backing at any tier, and also of course sharing it somewhere, wherever you might know somebody who's who knows who might enjoy this kind of stuff. So that's the video. Print it. I didn't think of that, honestly. That's actually a good suggestion. I'll bear that in mind for Icon, which I'm hopefully going to be at too. I have to double check if I got confirmation. I think I did. I have to double check. So maybe for Icon I'll print out. I actually have a test printing of the prologue on its own that I made just to make sure the art comes out good in the size I want. So maybe I'll bring that to Icon, assuming that I have a table there, which I think I do. But anyway, people are getting bored. I think some people left already because not too much to watch right now. But definitely, like I said, make sure to check out the Kickstarter. The best way to support my channel and what all my projects right now is by supporting that, because this is my biggest project so far that I've ever done, and I really want to make it work because it's gonna be really, really fun, and I love working on it. My artist loves working on it, so give it a read. There's a little more details on there, and I think I'll call it a stream there. So nothing to apologize for. It's a good idea. I just didn't think of it, being everything else I'm trying to manage. So I'll be happy. The campaign's gonna still be running by the time we get to Icon, so that'll be fine. Anyway, I'm gonna end this since, like I said, not too much else happening right now. So thank you everybody for coming. Hope you enjoyed this stream and the games, and definitely check out that Star Wars game too if you like that sort of thing, because it's free and it's really fun. And yeah, like I said, I hope to stream also a little bit more often, at least starting in October. But I'll let you guys know on the channel once I have a better idea myself. So thank you again, and have a good rest of your day, evening, night, depending on where you are. And until next time. Yeah, updates are a given, of course. I always post updates whenever I have something relevant. So yeah, again, everybody, have a good rest of your day.